Well, the JDU today named Jitan Ram Manjhi as the new Chief Minister of Bihar following Nitish Kumar's resignation on the 17th. Outgoing Chief Minister Nitish Kumar was vested with the responsibility of choosing the next leader after he stuck to his guns and confirmed his resignation. Party President Sharad Yadav confirmed the elevation of Manjhi. The decision has come despite the growing chorus of dissent within the party over Nitish's drastic step. Jitan Ram Manjhi, a Dalit leader, is a close aide of Nitish Kumar and is all set to don the hat of Bihar's next Chief Minister. He is the SC/ST minister in the current cabinet led by Nitish Kumar. The decision is said to have been taken during the crucial meet of the JDU legislature party held this evening. And moving on now, with the BJP government all set to come to power in the centre, governors in different states are gearing up to submit their resignations, all of whom, not surprisingly, are former Congress members. Here's a report.
The entire country was celebrating the mandate of the people, but there was one lot which was probably not too happy. Governors from different states are now contemplating handing in their papers, knowing fully well the conflict of interest that will arise if they remain in their posts. 3 governors in particular have already expressed their desire to call it quits to the Congress High Command. Punjab Governor Shivraj Patil, Maharashtra Governor K. Shankara Narayan, and finally Namma Governor H.R. Bharadwaj. It is understood that these governors believe that they will be in the line of fire, especially Shivraj Patil, who has not been in the best of terms with the BJP in the past. But what's interesting is that the 3 governors' term comes to an end by June. But clearly, they don't seem to be willing to wait it out. That's the case with Governor H.R. Bharadwaj too. He's had a very eventful term as a governor, and everyone knows about the kind of relationship he's shared with every single CM. But if there's one chief minister with whom his relationship made headlines, it was B.S. Yediyurappa. Bharadwaj is due to step down on June 29th, which is more than a month away, but it looks like the revered governor is not willing to wait it out. According to sources, Bharadwaj has already notified the Congress High Command but is awaiting a reply from his party leaders. But what about the other governors? Well, considering that the government will not have the power to appoint or remove a governor, it is said that the Congress has advised all other governors, including Sheila Dikshit, to hold on to their posts. Well, it looks like Karnataka could be governorless for a month or so if H.R. Bharadwaj decides to call it quits. A News9 report.
Well, the 7th ACMM has ordered fresh investigations into the case involving TV9 and News9 journalists who had gone to his residence to conduct a sting operation. Here's the report.
On the 10th of March, TV9 News9 reporters had gone to the residence of Power Minister D.K. Shivkumar to conduct a sting operation. But our reporters were thrashed in front of the policemen. Though an FIR was filed in the case, no one was named in it. So our female reporter filed a complaint.
We had gone to the residence of Power Minister D.K. Shivkumar's residence with an intention to expose the rot within the system. When we met the minister on the morning of March 10th, he instructed us to meet us later that evening at 4:30. When we met him at the mentioned time, the minister in question, along with the men present in his residence, misbehaved with us. He had prior information about our sting operation. In front of the policemen who were in presence at his behest, my male colleague was thrashed. After this, I was asked to unbutton my shirt in the presence of all. D.K. Shivkumar himself touched my shirt button to check the installation of the hidden camera. My male colleague was also asked to unbutton his shirt. When he resisted, D.K. Shivkumar's men thrashed him. I too was molested. All the action unfolded in the presence of Halsur Gate ACP Siddaramaiah, but he took no action. Instead of taking action against them, he arrested us. Interestingly, no action was taken against Mr. Subhash Balaji, the one who introduced us to D.K. Shivkumar. We even gave a statement against them with the Sadashivnagar police, but no action was taken. The next day, we even gave a written complaint, but no FIR was lodged. An FIR was lodged a week later, but D.K. Shivkumar's name was not included. I request you to direct the officers concerned to include D.K. Shivkumar's name in the FIR and order a fresh inquiry into the matter.
A private complaint was lodged at the 7th ACMM court. After a thorough examination, Judge Jayashankar expressed his dissatisfaction over the investigation conducted and has ordered a fresh investigation into the matter. In the event the complainant feels a fair probe has not been conducted even after an FIR has been lodged, the Supreme Court is of the opinion that the magistrate has the power to take suitable action and order an investigation. After going through the initial complaint of the female reporter, it is evident that there is clear allegation against DK Shivkumar and his men. Yet their names have not been included in crime number 50/2014 FIR. Instead, they have been mentioned as unnamed. The court is of the firm opinion that investigation has not been fair. Therefore, under section 156(3) of the CRPC, the court orders a re-investigation into the case and also orders an interim report to be submitted within June 7th. Now that the court has strictly directed to probe the accusations against DK Shivkumar, the police must act. He faces abuse of women under sections 354 of IPC, which is a serious allegation. In such cases, the police also have the power to arrest the accused. But will the police act? Ramesh for News9, Bengaluru.
Well, suspected LET terrorists fired at security forces at Jammu and Kashmir. The incident comes in the wake of Pakistan showing interest in holding talks with India.
Fierce encounter in Jammu and Kashmir. A gun battle broke out between suspected LET terrorists and security forces at Chadura village in Jammu and Kashmir today. Reportedly, 3 LET terrorists were holed up in a house in the village, and the incident took place when security forces tried to raid the house. Army Jawan killed in the encounter, 3 others severely injured. Security has been beefed up in the entire area. The terrorists are said to have fled after the firing. This is the 3rd incident between Pakistani terrorists and security forces in Kashmir this month. The incident took place on the same day when Pakistan High Commissioner Abdul Basit said that Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif had called Narendra Modi and invited him for talks with Pakistan. A News9 report.
And well, the Lal Street is certainly miles away from a dry Gujarat, but the weekend party mode continued unabated today as well, and the rupee hit a purple patch.
The Bulls were back on Monday, and they came with their pockets loaded with cash, and the buying continued. The Sensex closed up 241 points at 24,363 points, even as the Nifty managed to cross the 7,250 point mark. This huge buying led to an upsurge in the value of the Indian rupee. The rupee, which hit 11-month high, however, closed at 58.59 or 20 paise up compared to Friday's closing of 58.79. There were rumors that the RBI could have intervened and bought dollars around the 58.47 levels. Market analysts now do not rule out the rupee testing the 57.5 to 57, a level which is seen as a strong support zone for the Indian currency. Buying was once again seen in beaten down sectors like power and infrastructure. Broking firms betting that power sector reforms would be one of the key focal areas of the PM designate Narendra Modi. But there was tragedy waiting, and that was in the form of laggards. Yes, the darlings of yesterday, the likes of Tata Consultancy Services or TCS, Infosys and Wipro, closed lower as fears of an appreciating rupee created fear and panic among the investors. Meanwhile, there are market rumours indicating former journalist and Union Minister Arun Shourie could be the next Union Finance Minister. Shourie is not a newcomer, having acted as a Union Disinvestment Minister. Shourie, as St. Stephen's alumnus, was the minister in charge when the Union government divested its stake in India's largest automobile company, Maruti. On Monday, one of the companies in focus was Lanco Infra. Does it ring a bell? No. Remember the infamous former MP pepper sprayed Lagadapatti Rajagopal? Well, on Monday, even his company's stock, Lanco Infra, was up, believe it or not, a whopping 20%. A special mention needs to be made of DLF also. On Monday, it was hit by a ruling from the Complat. Complat has upheld the fine of 630 crore rupees levied on India's largest real estate company. The complaint had been lodged by buyers of DLF's flats who accused the company of tardy completion of projects in Gurgaon. A News9 report.